What's funny, I see more white nannies. Do I see white nannies with black children? No, I see white nannies with white children.
You don't see white nannies for black children.
We don't see those?
You see white women with black children because they probably adopted them.
Yeah.
No white nannies got no black kids. Now, I'm not saying that don't exist. Obviously, it probably exists.
Yeah.
The odds are there is a white nanny watching a billionaire, millionaire black person's kids because she's qualified and she cares about kids, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Put that out there.
It got to be that extreme.
That's the exception. I go to Center City, I see a whole bunch of black women with Yeezys on walking these blonde hair, blue eyed kids with Skechers on and strollers. Those are not your kids, man.
Yeah,
There's no way that those are your kids.
The disturbing part, and not now, but I know back in the day, I'm assuming the black women used to breastfeed the kid.
I've heard that before.
I wonder if they still do stuff. You don't think that's foul? Like
foul? Nah. You ever have breast milk?
Maybe.
It's delicious.
Maybe. Like not when I'm young. I heard there's a lot of protein.
Yeah, not when I was young. When I was older, stole some
from the bottle, or you got it straight from the source.
Both, but I didn't steal it from the source.
You had a squirter in your mouth?
No, I sucked it.
It's terrible.
Ain't nobody squirt. I'm not. Like I'm not doing that. I get it. Get it like the baby get it. But I've also stole it. The first time I had it, I stole it.
That's our DNA though.
What, to the kid?
To you too. You're a grown man. You sucking blood. It's got blood and all types of stuff in it.
We don't share the kid. We share DNA there, but
I thought you were sucking random women breasts for breast milk.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm pretty sure people do.
Like if you dating a chick and she was breastfeeding, like, oh, my nipple's hard. Can you relieve me? These joints getting a little full. Yeah. They say that though. They say when they get engorged, that shit is painful. No, I'm saying they hard as rocks if you don't get it out.
Mm-hmm. So that's why chicks go to the bathroom and pump and then come back. I know most of the women who I'm close to, well, I don't want to say most of them, a lot of the women I'm close to, probably 50-50, breastfed.
I see the women online. I don't think the act of breastfeeding is disgusting. I think the women who act like they want to show off their breasts online because they get on social media breastfeeding their children.
Yeah.
Talking about it's natural, but they whole breast be out.
Yeah, but they doing that. They're not doing that because they want to show their titties off. They doing that because they have to they want to normalize breastfeeding. They want to normalize like not having to hide breastfeeding. Like to be able to be comfortable, like not for it to not be looked at, for it to not be sexualized, for it to not be like, for them to not be gawked at and shit like that. Because let's be frank, let's be honest. You see a chick with some big ass titties, you don't care whether they engorged from breast milk or whether them Jones is just some floppy knockers. Like she got big titties.
Why would she want to pull them out in public? This is why I don't get. Like, why do you want?
Because the kid is hungry.
The kid is hungry. So why do you want to pull your breast out and then act like you ain't got a nice looking breast? Like, why do you want to do that? Just cover it up. Like, I don't understand the women. I think that's to me. I think it's retarded.
It's a ridiculous comparison, but I'm gonna make it.
Do it.
You gotta piss real bad.
I was thinking it in my head. Go ahead, finish it off. I'm pretty sure you think it's probably traveling from my head to yours.
You ain't got a little dick. You got a nice dick. You know what I mean? Like, and you know when you gotta pee sometimes you got a little girth to you.
Yeah.
If you could just pull that bitch out in front of a bunch of bitches and just piss and have them look like, would you?
No, well, I mean, no, but I'm saying that
took you too long to answer. That's not the answer.
No, what I was gonna say, like, if I could pull my, first of all, I don't want to piss in front of anybody. Like, I don't want to pull my thing out in front of anybody. But why would I want to do that? Why would I want to normalize pulling my penis out for the sake of this is a natural thing? We got to normalize relieving ourselves, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I'm good with that. I think we should normalize relieving ourselves.
In public.
They got new beaches. Like, they got new beaches where you can walk around with your dick out. God forbid you piss in the sand. Think about that.
It's a new beach.
It's a new beach. Everybody is under agreement that we're coming out here. There's going to be some people who aren't comfortable enough to be naked, but if you want to be naked, rock out with your cock out. Literally, rock out with your cock out. Right? There's no problems, whatever. So there is obviously a demographic of people who don't have a problem with having their titties out and not being sexualized.
Yeah.
They just want to be free. So if this is the purpose of my body, to relieve myself through my dick or to feed my kid through my breast, what's the problem? Why do I have to hide what actually what we all know happens because it makes you uncomfortable? I'm all right with it. Like I'm okay with it. Like
I think
my
the chicks,
stepmother, my sister, my close friends, like probably like a good when I was younger, getting older, a good amount of my close friends, like they breastfed their kids and they weren't shy to, you know what I mean, to breastfeed when I was around. I don't even have an urge to look. It's a titty. And it's a titty that I'm not attracted to. Right?
yeah, I don't.
Or even if it was a titty that I was attracted to, my son's mother breastfed. It's a titty I'm attracted to. She's feeding the baby. I'm not like, when he get done, I got next. Like, I'm not thinking that at all. I'm thinking.
But here's the thing. When they do it online, they put on social media, the comments, it be those comments like, yo, that's nice. It be these sexual comments.
Right.
And she don't block them. She don't address those or nothing. I think that she just want attention. It's just no, even
she want to bring awareness, and it's all right.
How much awareness do we need to know? Babies need to be fed. Like, what am I learning from this experience of you whooping your titty out?
It's not about you learning anything about it. It's about the fact that you have a problem with it because society told you to have a problem with it. If it was so normal from you being young up until now, you wouldn't bat an eye at it. The fact of the matter is, society deems that not normal for you to be in public. So it makes you uncomfortable, or it makes you want to have a conversation on a podcast about it because it's something to talk about. But if it was so normal, it'd be like, we've never had a conversation, right? About people who walk as pigeon-toed. This is normal. Like, you see people walking pigeon-toed all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Some people find that shit sexy. Some people think it's a little weird. Most people don't give a fuck because I'm not paying that much attention to people who are walking because everybody walks. Yeah. And everybody has a different walk. So with that being said, if breastfeeding was normal, if everybody breastfed, if baby formula didn't exist, and if you couldn't get breast from your titty, then the baby died, because that's actual life, or you can give it to another mother who, like, that's what they do in like ape, gorilla, whatever like that. Like, they feed whoever the fuck they feed, however it goes. At least this is what I was told when I was younger. If that happened, if the village took care of babies and it was like, oh, I'm like, she the shit. She's the well. Yeah. Go send your kids over there because she need to go a little bit more than everybody else do. That's how it used to be. It's crazy. So if that was normal, no one would give a fuck. And that's the thing that most women who are breastfeeding is fighting for. Like, it's just what they fighting.
They're fighting.
I mean,
they got guns. They protesting out there.
Yeah, flopping the titties around. They protesting.
So when they walk around, they just put their breast out during the protest.
I'm pretty sure they do. I'm exaggerating, but I'm pretty sure they do. I don't think it's far fetched at all to think that women who are breastfeeding is just like, fuck it, I'm gonna pull my titties out, get used to it. Like, I know women cover up in restaurants and all kinds of shit like that. Yeah, women cover up when they sitting on a bench or some shit like that or whatever like that. But the point is, why should we have to? And I don't disagree with them. I'm not an advocate because I'm not a fucking sympathizer. Like, I'm not about to sit there and take on somebody else's battle that I don't really know what's going on out of like solidarity. Like, I'll support you in the sense that I believe you and I agree with you and you know what I mean, whatever, but it's not a fight that I can really get down with, and I'm not with the whole fake passionate shit. Yeah. If I was really passionate about it, like, then I'd be right there next to him. Like, if
wouldn't the fight be over once the lady don't have no more milk?
No, that you do know women can continue to produce well after their kids are like.
I don't know.
As long as they continue to go ahead and rock out, they can keep producing. Their kids could be like 12 years old and not latched on, and they could just keep on. As long as they keep that source coming, they could keep going. Seriously, that's why some women breastfeed well into their kids are like 6 years old.
6.
Yeah.
So when is it inappropriate?
I don't know. I can't tell you when it's inappropriate. I'm not a woman.
So you breastfeed till he's 10 years
Get
old.
me caught the fuck out here.
No, I'm saying like I'm pretty sure it's probably a woman out there like, well, my son was 10 when he stopped breastfeeding.
Mm-hmm.
It's a problem. It's a problem.
Is it a problem?
It's a problem.
What if this motherfucker is one of the healthiest people in the world because he got his shit from the source and he was getting something instead of eating cereal with cow's milk?
I don't know. I don't prove that either.
Well, I'm just saying, like, instead of that, he was just drinking mother's milk, like his mom's milk that was in the refrigerator. Or I'm not saying he was sucking on her titties. What I'm saying
that's what I'm saying. Like, she's like, I ain't got time to be pumping this. Like, you can come and get it before I go to bed.
Yeah, that's a little weird. I think it's a little weird.
I mean, yeah, I think anyone would think it's a little weird besides the person that's allowing it to happen.
That's a little, but far be it from me to tell people what they can and can't do. That's a little weird though. That's a lot. That's a lot. But I don't think that there's a problem with it. Like, I'll be honest, like if I had the access to it right now, I'd drink breast milk because I know the health benefits of it. I know the health benefits of it. We drink worse shit. Far worse shit.
I think if you look at it like any milk, I think any milk on a microscope, you can see the blood in it. That's the part that turns me off. Like,
why?
Because I don't even drink milk. I mean, I'm mad that I had some cashews and I just wanted no salt, no anything on my cashews. I just wanted peanuts with nothing. And it had milk in it. And I was like, come on.
Milk in your cashews?
It was like one of the ingredients. I don't even know what milk they was talking about. It just said milk. I'm assuming they didn't want me to assume that it was like cow's milk. It didn't clarify. On the back of the ingredients it said milk.
On the back of the
ingredients of the peanut, the cashew.
Was it trail mix?
No. I was eating raw cashews. No salt, no anything. I just eat raw.
Yeah, they had milk in it.
That's what the ingredients said.
That's new.
Yeah, I don't really deal with milk. I eat cereal with water. Like if I eat cereal, I eat it with water. I eat everything with water.
So you're a weirdo. No,
I'm just saying, like that's not for us. Like that's for those animals.
You pour water into the bowl and eat cereal.
Yes, I pour water over top of my cornflakes or whatever and eat it raw.
Okay, so why not just do almond milk?
No.
Oat milk?
No. Just water. Like the God did not make milk.
You know that there's no milk in oat milk or almond milk. It's like almond water.
God didn't make that. He gave us water.
God didn't make cereal.
That's another violation. That's a double violation. Milk and cereal.
But you was like, I'm halfway. I'm gonna cut it. I ain't doing the milk.
Yeah, I do. I barely eat cereal. Like I told you. I'm just, if it ain't really natural state, I ain't really trying to mess with it too often.
Yeah.
So
I got you. You want your raw vegan shit. I get it. But yeah, nah, I don't. When it comes to that whole Aunt Jemima shit, when it comes to all of that, like just outrage shit for no reason, like for what? Like I get it.
People talk about the woke community a lot. I don't know nothing about the woke community.
You know everything about the woke community. That's the reason why we do this podcast, to piss off the woke community. Like, I mean, not really to piss them off or whatever the case may be, but the reason why half of the shit that we say is because there's another fucking set of people out there who this upsets. That's the reason why it's funny. That's the reason why it's funny. Like, anytime there is some truth behind some shit or there's an opposing point of view that, you know what I mean? Like, that gets some type of ridicule, you know what I mean?